Hello everybody, what is up, Prof Toast here, and we got some more news coming up. So today's video kind of involves a bit of the Galaxy Note 7 news involving why it's exploding. Second topic's going to be, of course, in the background, Final Fantasy 15, what I have in my thoughts so far. It won't be a review, just kind of what I think of the game with what I've played so far. And yeah, so let's get off to the big one you're curious about. So they've been researching into this more and more. Samsung actually hasn't confirmed this themselves, but I'll post a picture right in one of these directions. But basically what it was is the reason the battery's exploding is possibly because it doesn't have enough room in the back of the case, which doesn't make sense. That phone is really freaking thin and really, it's compact. But basically what happens is whenever the battery charges, it has to expand a little bit. But as you see from the picture or wherever I posted it, there's not a whole lot of room. So just that whole thing, I don't know how, I've never seen how big a lithium ion can actually get when it does expand while it's charging, because I've never sat there and watched it. Who knows, maybe need to do time-lapse videos, something like that, I don't know. But, so it does make sense, and they even said, even if this isn't the reason why it's exploding, they said just the fact that it's expanding and could, like that in such a small space, it could actually pull the phone apart a bit after like a couple years of use. So that's definitely concerning. I'm curious to see what Samsung says on this, because as I speak now, this news is already kind of spreading. It started with one, and I've seen more and more people talk about it, so I'm curious if Samsung's going to chime in on this, confirm it, deny it. But hey, at least if that is what's happening, that's good news for Samsung, because at least they'll actually have an idea of what the heck's going on, how it happened, and how not to implement the same thing at our next phone. So for all we know, it could have even been their battery. Their battery could have been just fine. Just, yeah, barely had enough room. Who knows? Maybe they expanded it much, enough to where the metal inside maybe punctured it, because that is a way they can explode. Because if any foreign metal punctures a lithium-ion battery, that can easily cause the shoot-up flame, explode, and yada yada. So we'll see. If I hear anything, I'll try to update it as soon as possible. But yeah, so our next bit of news is Final Fantasy 15. Just came out last week, and gotta say, as you've seen, I've done an unboxing. I have it on the Xbox One. I just happened to get on that one because I have both PS4 and Xbox One. I just got on the Xbox because I just recently got that system, and I'm still kind of building the library on that one. But yeah, so far I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Like, I was really hoping, like, with how long the development was, it wasn't going to have the Duke Nukem Forever curse. But honestly, I didn't really think it would, because just by seeing the gameplay, playing that little Platinum demo they had, I could already see, okay, this game looks quality, the combat system looks amazing. And yeah, so, what was it? So far, the story has been pretty cool. The cinematic graphics look amazing on this. And yeah, so it does start out a little slow at first, because of course you're sitting there leaving the city, you're driving down, and your car breaks down, and you literally have to sit there and push the whole thing. But then you kind of get to the gas station, say like, hey, we want a discount, so you go kill some creatures, which is nice because it kind of gives you an excuse to go out and try out the battle system with not a really huge enemy. So that's definitely really cool to watch. Yeah, the gameplay so far, I've gotten up to the point where he found out the king died, and he sit there and we're getting all his ancestral weapons, which is really cool. So far I've been having a blast with this, especially with all the guards, and then some of the monsters, like, even though some of them weren't bosses, but they actually put up quite a bit of challenge, which is actually fun, because after I finally beat them, I was like, holy shit, we did it, and kind of gives you a little bit of insight how to strategize your team and all that. And they do give you a tutorial at the beginning, which will kind of teach you, but I chose not to. Probably should have, but I just kind of wanted to jump into the action. So as for issues I've had, I don't know if any other console does, but sometime on the Xbox One, when I had the headphones plugged into the controller and like come back in from either turning the system back on or doing something else, sometimes I'll get a bit of stutter, or like, I don't know, it sounds like everything's going really slow motion with the sound. Or I've had one instance where the game crashed, but other than that, it seems to be working perfectly. I don't know if maybe that's just something they need to update, or whether it has to do with maybe listening through wireless with the headphones. I don't know. Other than that, the game's worked amazing. I love this game so far. I can't wait to get more into the story. I will be doing a walkthrough later on my channel. Once I was going to do it this weekend, but of course, you know, festivities, Christmas, we're setting up a tree and all that. But yeah, so it's definitely going to be cool to see how the story goes. I've already know people seem to have spoilers up. They have the ending cutscenes. I'm going to steer clear just because I want all this to be a surprise. And so far, I downloaded one thing I say is I downloaded the DLC code. I gotta see exactly how to get into that or get if I need to purchase it or whether it just shows up in my stuff. I don't know. Other than that, yeah, so I've been having a blast with this game. So far, I believe it's already passed records. It's sold like over 500 million units, which is the quickest selling Final Fantasy game in the series. Which is definitely really cool. So it's cool to see that this game has been doing so well. And yeah, like once I get a chance to complete this game a pretty good way through, I will be doing an actual review on the game and give you guys my final verdict. But as it's looking right now, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not like super fast paced like some other Final Fantasies, but it's kind of like the classic where you actually literally have to run or ride your chocobos or sit there and drive your car to the destinations, which is kind of nice because you're just sitting there playing, battling, kind of gives you a chance to, alright, take a little 2-minute break while we're driving there. But yeah, so those are my thoughts so far. I thought I could have sworn I had something else I was going to say about it, but I completely forgot right now. But yeah, I'll put it in the description below if I do remember later on. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the Galaxy Note 7 news. Do you think that's real? Do you think that's fake? Do you think it's pretty possible? And also, if you guys have played Final Fantasy 15, let me know in the comment section below what console you got it for, what your thoughts are on it. Alright, as always, be sure to rate, comment, subscribe because it helps a lot, and I'll catch you guys later.